I feel as if it's your partner that wants 5. There you go. So don't get scared if any 5s come up in the read, okay? Thank you, Sylvie. And I get that your partner also doesn't want gaps in between. Yes, it's November 4 here too. It's like your partner or your husband does not want gaps. Yes, you're feeling the exhaustion. But I do feel as if it's a wish fulfillment that's you're happy to sacrifice for. There we go. And there's something here about a trip coming up. I feel that's acceptable. It's like, it's a wish fulfillment is what I get. But there's a trip coming up. I feel it's for your husband's friends. Horse-drawn portrait, thank you for the sub. 31-month subversary. There you go. Is it college friends? I've got to ask this question because the image I'm getting is really weird. It's like college boys doing college boy stuff. I feel it's going to be a very interesting trip. And one of them has, I think it might be your husband that I'm picking up on, has a love of a green liqueur. The only green liqueur I know of is, what's that melon liqueur? No, Jackie O'Cork, that's banned now. It's not absinthe, it's, I used to know it, because I used to drink it. Maduri, that's it. Thank you, Llama Pajamas, thank you. Maduri. I knew it was the melon liqueur, that's all. Keep it in the trip. Keep an eye out for the green liqueur. Someone has a... There we are. I'm back. I hope no one panicked. It's just that... there's an incoming hype train. 28 seconds to go. That hype trains always send my bitrate skeweth. But make a note of the green liqueur. But I feel as if now you and your partner are having some happy memories. And I know we've just passed Halloween season. In Australia, we do not celebrate Halloween. Go figure. We celebrate a horse race that runs for 3 minutes, but we don't celebrate Halloween. I celebrate Samhain, which is on a different day, but I feel as if there's some happy and joyful moments. And it's the two of you finally coming together over a common goal. Yeah. The world. There we go. I have to put this here because I forgot to pick it up. It's okay. And I want to say it's created loving moments. It's created memories, but it's also created loving moments. The star. And I'm feeling as if you're reminded it was a little bit rough, and you're now reminded of why the two of you came together like magic. And never forget that you're the queen, darling. But I'm also picking up that this trip is actually going to see you making new friends. And I feel as if you've already had telephone contact with, it might be the partner of your husband's college friend. You've already had telephone contact with them. And I should actually be back now. You've spoken with his friends. I feel as if when you meet face to face, there is going to be an instant connection. No, in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, we have a horse race that stops the nation. And seriously, it does. Everything stops for the 3-minute horse race. However, now's the time when people are actually putting on bets. So, Star, I feel as if I can't, other than the Four of Pentacles, I can't see anything that would indicate, oh yeah, Eight of Pentacles on the bottom, you're going to go. It's been talked about, it's been wished about, but money has been an issue. You're going to go. I feel as if you talking about money at one point put your husband in a pretty bad mood, because they're wanting to go really badly. I get that it's a 10-year anniversary, or there's something important with the catch-up. It is a pretty important catch-up. And I feel as if your husband wants to show you off. But at the moment, you're not feeling... yeah, your husband wants to show you off, but at the moment, you're not feeling... I'll say it this way. You're not feeling physically social. And I want to say, don't worry, you're not the only one. No, I keep coming back. Don't worry, I keep coming back. But worldwide, the value of everybody's dollar is dropping. So you're not the only one. It's like whatever you throw together, it's not like it used to be. I can remember whenever you had a function, you used to have to really dress up for it. And I remember recently being told that I was overdressed for a family function. And seriously, I wore jeans with high heel shoes. That's what I wore. And they're not really high heel shoes because they're my orthotics. It just looks like they're high heel shoes. Yeah, things are much more casual, and because I didn't have runners on, I was considered overdressed. But I do see you actually going, and I do see the smiles. I see the happiness. And I feel as if it could be in a time period of three months. It's really hard for me when I know I'm reading for somebody overseas because oh no, my sisters tell me, don't worry about that. 3 months is about right. I feel as if wherever you're going doesn't experience the chilly winters. That's why I was uncertain about 3 months. Wherever it is that this is being held doesn't experience the chilly winters. And I do have to apologise for my... It's a warmer, more humid place. Thank you. That's why I was confused about the 3 months. I'm thinking if it's 3 months' time, there should at least be some ice or something. In Australia, people tell us winter doesn't exist. We had 55 millimetres of rain yesterday. And we are in spring in Australia, heading towards summer. And we are sitting at 14 degrees Celsius today. It is just freaky. I haven't known a birthday this cold. I haven't known a Melbourne Cup day this cold. So... yes, there are Jack Your Cork. In Victoria, there is Bawbaw, Bulla. And if you like making snowmen, the Macedon Ranges is always a good place. Dalesford, Hepburn. Thank you for the hydrate, Star. I think I'm going to have some coffee. And if at any point I do get kicked off, I'm coming back on. I know I owe you guys for last week. But seriously, when the universe decides to give you a bitch slap, they don't muck around. Yes, kangaroos do hop around in the snow. And if you follow me on any of my other socials, you will have seen that I posted a Halloween in Australia joke of where a kangaroo was having a fight with a witch. Like it was a movement triggered witch where the witch would laugh with movement. The kangaroo gave that witch a universal bitch slap. But enjoy, Star. Janine, you are up next. Okie dokie. Are you confused about... Hi, Dana. Janine, are you confused about interactions that are going on at the moment? It's sort of like they don't make sense. got to work out this energy. Okay, you can you understand you also being out in the dating world? It's like everything is not making sense. It's like Alice in Wonderland, the original. It's like I'm almost expecting the Cheshire Cat to pop up in my head. There's someone you're interested in. I feel the someone you're interested in reminds you of someone that did you harm. It's confusing as eternal peace for me. Hello. From what I'm seeing in my mind, Janine, it's confusing. I want to say you're in the talking phase, but it's pleasantries. Silence brings up past traumas. Can you understand it's pleasantries? There's nothing of substance to work out. I feel they've revealed something, but your intuition told you that it was a booty call. I feel they may have revealed that someone close was unwell. It's hazy. That's unwell, had passed. Trust me, I've had it, but I feel as if your intuition said, no, this is a booty call, or this is a booty message exchange. It's like they were trying to elicit sympathy, but at the same time, the person is unwell at the moment. Okay, but can you understand your intuition telling you they're only revealing this because they want sympathy? Yeah, people can be decent in their conversations, trust me. I do play along. Purposeful Tortoise, welcome in. I do actually play along. Because sometimes you never know whether it's truth. Like my intuition. I'll explain how I'm coming up with the confusion. I actually was talking to someone verbally and online. They let me know that their father had passed away and that they just needed a hug. And when I sent back my condolence text, they rang me and said, look, I'm in a really tough place. I just need a hug. You're only 11 kilometers away. And I'm like, you should be hugging someone that actually knew the person that passed away. But, yeah. But you're feeling a little bit strung along, is what I'm trying to get at. There has been a lot of the conversation has been leading to a lot of pressure being put on you. It's like maybe they spoke of the cost. You know how a lot of us sensitive people do take on empathy. And if somebody is unwell and they're telling us how much their sickness has cost them, we can sometimes feel responsible to cover the gap a bit more. And that's the energy I'm getting with you, Janine, is you're empathetic, that you're wanting to cover the gap a bit more for them. Okay. Tread carefully. I've got the Seven of Swords. Tread carefully. I'm not getting anything bad, but tread carefully. I feel as if the conversation was empathy eliciting. Yeah, it's like whenever we connect with someone, don't we want to present the best of ourselves? Like, I'm not telling people that I've been in hospital. Like, before I go into hospital, that's when I go silent. And then I pop back up and I let them know I've just come out of hospital. Okay, we've got Eight of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. I feel this person has been rather vague about what they do for a living. It's like trying... In Australia, we would say it's like trying to pull hen's teeth. I don't know if it... I think it's an English saying, but... There is a bit of a distance between you and this person. Yeah, if someone can't give you a straight answer, it's like... I can't... Yeah. No, not a man of few words. I do get that there is feeling there. But the feeling I'm getting is... Okay. I can't say it politely, Janine, so I'm just going to say it. Most of my life I have worked in male-dominated industries. And the men would use a clock. If they saw somebody they liked, they would use the clock, as in 3 o'clock. And that would tell the other men where the perceived hottie was standing. They would also use the clock in ranking. Now, look, I became one of the guys, so they grew up eventually, thank goodness. I am still friends with some of them. But I do feel as if you're in the ranking, you're just not number one. Sorry to say it like that, Janine. I didn't mean to be hurtful. But just remember, these immature people do actually grow up at some point. No, I don't get the involvement. I don't get the entanglement. I have 1-3 on the table, which is distance. I do not get that. I get more of... I'm ranking where I prioritize my time. Like it's a superficial ranking. That's why I explained it with the clock. It would tell all the other guys where they're perceived. Mind you, these guys did grow up. But by using the clock, their perceived hotness... I don't get that they're ingenuine. You're not quite getting the concept. Okay. If I asked you to list your 3 favourite desserts or your 3 favourite chocolates, pick something that's your go-tos. Just do it in your head. And what if you can't get number 1? You're going to go for number 2. If you can't get number 2, you're going to go for number 3. That's the feeling I get. So hopefully that clarifies sort of what I'm picking up on. I feel this person has not met anyone yet. I did get tread carefully because sometimes this is not a case of growing up. Sometimes this is a toxic person that can try and get the most empathetic person to... Yeah, exactly. You don't feel prioritized by this person. So you may be their third favorite chocolate. And I don't get that they're seeing anyone else, but that's not to say they're not communicating. It's like the ranking system. It's superficial, it's childish, it's... Janine, I have to say that I do disappear for a few days, but it's usually held up with work, and most of you know my work is spiritual, so essentially the phone is not on. I've got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. I feel as if you need to play their game as well. Okay, they don't want to prioritize you, don't prioritize them. If someone isn't prioritizing you, don't prioritize them. I feel as if whenever this person reaches out, you immediately respond. You're not playing games. Whereas if it's on the other foot, it's like it can be a day before you get a response. Okay? Make them wait a day. You'll get your answer. And I do like, there's a theory out there that if you can't meet a person within a week, you stop talking. Or once you've made plans to meet in person, you stop talking on the app. It's like you've given them access to you, and that is what the apps are essentially for. Yeah, I'd say 3 months is a bit too long of going backwards and forwards, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm an empathetic person. I've been caught up in the whole empathy play. So there are people out there that just want the most empathetic person they can get their hands on, and it's not in a malicious way. It's at the start, but they just want someone who can prioritize them. And I'm thinking, having got caught up in it, it is unhealthy. That's why I was reluctant to say I'm not picking up that they're not genuine. I've got the Knight of Cups here. However, if somebody is interested, they want to get you off the app too. I know, but just remember what they're presenting to you or what they're messaging you is putting you in a position of being empathetic, being the caring, nurturing person you are. All of their communication is geared to your empathy coming in. It's not geared to getting to know you, is it? So start prioritizing them the same way they prioritize you. Match their energy. I'm not saying cut them off, but 3 months is a lot of time. And seriously, if I was in hospital for 3 months, I would be removing myself from the app. Because I'm not available, am I? Okay, now, vintage wisdom, sign of the times, law of positivism, magic of unicorns, energy and spirit. You get to choose. Scorpio, welcome in. You get to choose, Janine. Energy and spirit. Okie dokie. Here we go. They're starting to show the horses now. So I'll do this and then I have to go and see if I win any money. Because I'm in sweeps. We draw sweeps. We don't... Yes, I have had a flutter. But I draw sweeps. Yeah, it's gambling, but Scorpio, it's the only horse race in Australia where you can put 50 cents each way on a horse. It's just... People who never gamble will always have a little flutter on the Melbourne Cup. And yes, it's like, is that gambling if I spend $1 on a chance? It still is, but everybody has some... Well, not everybody. There are some people that don't follow it. Yes, they've made it that way. It became a Melbourne tradition during the Great Depression in 1933. And Melbourne has stuck by it. Good on Melbourne. I love Melbourne. I love where I live. It's just one of those places that's got quirks, it's got history. Okay. Letting go of urgency. Surrender freedom from time constraints. And Janine, I feel as if this is going to... Yes, we've got great coffee here. Of course we do, Jack York. Of course we do. I feel I've never drawn this card before, so I have absolutely no... I feel you're the one putting urgency on things. Janine, if that makes sense, just let me know. This card shows a man running out of a room filled with clocks and calendars. He has notes to himself, and the air of urgency pervades the room. Through all this frantic expectation, a tree has grown into the room, and he has attached clocks to it as well. You've become immersed in tasks and obligations, losing your self-priority and peace of mind in the process. But it's time to let go of the urgency and overwhelming demands. Surrender control and the need to stay on top of everything. Start focusing on your own life, the tree growing in the room. By setting boundaries and prioritizing your own self-care, you'll actually make it easier to get things done and to say what you need to say. And the affirmation that is part of this card is, I deserve to relax and let go. I live my life at a peaceful pace and in a truly self-caring way. I love that for you, Janine. Given the reading that I'd picked up for you, I actually think that card is pretty apt. Learning who's worth your time and who's not. What's worth your time and what's not. I think you need to start prioritizing this person the same way they prioritize you. If they are unwell and still wanting to communicate on the app, they should be putting some urgency in it. But I feel like it's a pity party for them. And look, it was only recently I discovered